Hi there, my name is Daan and I'd like to share a project of mine with you. So I am making a geared model of the solar system. I call it a planetary, as it's called in Dutch, but the correct English name is an orrery. So I've been working on this project for many years now, many of which were spent designing it, which was a lot of work, but in 2019 I finally got to the point where I could make some parts. So I started by making all the gears that I need for the mechanism, which are 88 in total. Okay, so before I show you the gears that I made for the planetarium, I'd like to talk a little bit about the design of the mechanism. So the planetarium will be a 9-sided table, just like this, with 3 legs, and inside all the gears will be housed, and on the top of the table the planets will orbit the Sun in real time. And to make this possible, a pendulum clock will be included in the mechanism. So the pendulum will be swinging under the table, and there will also be driving weights suspended down below the table. So on top are the planets, and on one of the sides of the planetarium a clock face will be displayed to show the time, and on 2 other sides of the planetarium a calendar mechanism will be included, and there will also be a planisphere star map that will show all the stars that are above the horizon at a certain time. The solar system objects that I will include in my planetarium are the Sun, of course, 8 planets and their 6 largest moons. Together those are all the bodies that are larger than 3,000 kilometers. Now let me show you some of the gears that I made for the planetarium. So most of the gears are made of brass. The ones I'm showing you right now are made of plate material of 3 or 2 millimeters thick. And here you can see me cut the teeth in the gear blanks that I prepared on the lathe. So the smaller gears were made of brass rod stock, and the smallest pinions of 12 teeth are made from steel. But all the gears were made in a similar way. The only thing is that they had to be made one by one. These are a special type of gear called bevel gears that I made to allow the angle between the arbors to be 90 degrees. And finally, the largest gears in the planetarium will be made from plywood, and they will be used to drive the outer planets of the solar system. So here you can see all the parts that I need for the pendulum clock that I talked about earlier. So besides the gears, I need the frame for the clock, and I also need the arbors of the gears and special collets to mount the wheels to the arbors. And here you can see me put that all together. So here you can see how the clock will fit onto the base plate of the mechanism. The arbor of the hour hand will extend towards the middle of the mechanism, where those special bevel gears that I showed earlier will be used to convert the rotation from vertical to horizontal, and then the rest of the mechanism can be stacked on top of this. So that's what the mechanism will look like inside of the planetarium. Okay, so thanks for watching this video about my planetarium. If you'd like to stay posted, you can follow me on Instagram, or you can check out my website, where you can also subscribe to a newsletter that I send semi-regularly. Regularly. Content of my website is still all in Dutch, but if you'd like to see some English content, please let me know so I can start translating some of it. Bye!